we're going to log in straight to Vorpix.ai. So I'm going to come over here to the right and click login and sign in. It is going to bring us straight to the prompt screen. And here, what's really cool, if I have no idea what I want to make a video about, I can come in and I can see some prompts that are already pre-made for me. I did see in the chat, though, that Rhonda would like to see a video on Banff National Park in Canada. So I think that is a beautiful idea. So I'm going to come down here into the prompt section. It says, describe the video you want to create. I would like to create a video on the history and beauty of Banff National Park in Canada. Please add pictures from their website. And I believe, let's see, I might still. What's cool is I can either put a website in here. I can also put a script. Say if I want an exact wording of a script that I want to put in, I can put that in here as well. I can make this as easy as make me a video about Banff, or I can get into a little bit more detail like I'm doing right now. So I'm saying I would like to create a video on the history of Banff National Park in Canada. Please add pictures from their website and make sure they are beautiful. All right, I can either leave it like this or I can come down here to the star and it does say improve prompt with AI. So I'm going to click that and let's see what it is I'm going to improve it with. Perfect. Create a 60-second video showcasing Banff National Park, stunning landscape, and natural enthusiasts. It did take something out, so I am going to add the link right back in here. And I'm going to push go. And this is going to now ask me if I want it to be a horizontal video, which is best for YouTube desktop or presentations or personal use. Or we can use a vertical video, and that is best for TikTok, Reels, and Shorts. I'm going to choose horizontal, and this is because it is a nature video, and for the most part, those videos are taken in a horizontal framework. But if I was wanting to do this for TikTok or Reels, I could also make it into a vertical. And now it's going to say, wow, that's a really cool idea. I think that fits the category of nature, and these hooks are related to it. So a hook is going to be what the software is going to go and base all of the pictures off of. It is also going to create the script off of this hook. And what's really cool is they take these hooks from actual videos that are popular on social media. So we know that these are topics that people are going to like and want to see. So I can either pick one of these five, or I can ask it to make me some new hooks. I can also say no hook and use my personal script. So it gave me a new hook. It said, step into Banff National Park, where every season paints a new masterpiece of mountains, lakes, and wildlife. That is beautiful. So I'm going to put in number 1 and hit enter. So now it is actually going out and it is generating my script. It is finding all of my images, which would normally, if I was doing this on my own, I would have to spend at least 30 minutes, 40 minutes to 45 minutes finding a script. I would have to go and find all the images myself. I would have to do the research on the background of Banff. I'd have to do a lot of things in order to get a script and images. But now the AI is doing it all for us in a short amount of time, which is a very, very helpful tool. I know when I was doing this before on my own, it would take me about a day in order to make a really well done video. So this is definitely, Vorpix is making it a lot easier for me to do so. So we're just going to wait a little bit longer here while it is doing its best to get everything we need. And what's really cool too is that, yes, this is AI, but in this next part, I'm going to show you where the human comes in. So this is going to be the AI part. And now if we open in Timeline Editor, now comes the human. So I can come over here. I can see that this is all the beautiful images it's pulled for me so far. But first I can come over to the left and I can click on scripts. And this is where I can preview and read through every single scene. And say I wanted to make a change anywhere in here, I can then scroll back up. It says this is read only view. To make edits, go into the scene panel. Say I wanted to change something in scene 2, I could come down here to scene 2 and I would click on this pencil to then make a change to my script. What's great about this too is that if I put too many words in here, it'll tell me, it'll say, nope, your scene is too long, and then I can edit it to make it fit. I like what it's saying, so I'm not going to make a change right now, but that is where you would make one if you needed to. Another really cool thing about Vorpix is we have an AI title editor here. So I can come up here to the pencil by our title, and I can see here, this is my title, Banff National Park, A Year of Breathtaking Beauty. So I can actually click here on AI Review, and this is going to review it with our AI tool. And it's saying down here that it's a 7 out of 10. It's going to give me the strengths, the weaknesses, some suggestions, and detailed feedback. And if I agree with that, I can regenerate title from review. So I'm going to click on that. And it now is saying, let's see, Banff National Park unlock a year of unforgettable views. So it's a little bit different. And I think I like that. So I'm going to save the changes. And that is our new title. And this is just saying that this is going to get me a little bit more clicks and views if I use this title. And I picked that one, so that is perfect. Next, I can go over here to voices. This is going to be who's going to be narrating our video. So we have many, many voices here. We have, let's see, Ronald.
Hello, this is Ronald voice sample.
Little more monotone. We've
Hello,
got
this is Kira voice
Kira,
sample from VorpixAI.
who's
Hello, this is
very
Kira voice.
sweet. We have Daisy.
Hello, this is Daisy voice.
Which I would use more for kids channels or kid voices. And we have
Hello,
Aurora.
this is Aurora voice sample from VorpixAI.
Beautiful
Hello.
British girl. And one of my favorites.
Hello, this is Clarence voice sample from VorpixAI.
I would use him if I was doing a really cool old aged video. But I think I'm going to choose Katie for now. And I'm going to save those changes and go over to transitions. This is going to be the transition between each of these scenes. So we can either have none, we can do a fade, a wipe, which is left to right, vertical, top to bottom, slide, which is going to be left, right, top, bottom, in between each scenes, and then a smooth slide, which is the same, just a little bit slower, circular, or a crossfade. I'm going to go with slide and save my changes there. And next I'll go to animations. This is going to be the default animation for your image. So if I did not want to go down here and choose personally which one, a camera angle for each scene, I would set it here. So I'm going to choose pan right, just as my backup. And then I'll go to aspect. This is where if I wanted to, say I changed my mind, I don't want it horizontal, I can click on vertical. I am seeing that these images are better horizontal, so I will keep that here. And then we have match aspect ratio. If you look on the left and the right here, there is this padding. We can either turn that off, and what will happen is the entire image will fill up the screen, or we can leave it on and have it have this blur effect, black, white, or we can have it turned off. So I'm going to have it turned off right now so that it zooms in and fills up the whole screen. And then we can choose our music. And what's really cool is you have our Vorpix library, which we are adding to weekly, or you have your own personal library that you can upload your own audio in. I do suggest that if you are uploading to any social media that you use copyright-free music or it will get taken down. But that's the nice part about Vorpix Library is that it is all copyright free and we are adding to it every week. So there is new music weekly. So I'm going to go down here and let's pick, we either have some ambient nature or we have some upbeat motivational. Ooh, I like that one. And another cool feature is I can come down here and change the volume and listen to it in that volume. So this is level 10, 20, 30, 40. I like 40, so I'm going to save that change. Oh, maybe a little loud. Now I'm going to go to 30 and save that change. Next would be our captions. You can choose to have captions enabled or you can turn them off. If you're going to use TikTok or YouTube, I will say they have their own captions automatically in their platforms. So it is best to turn your captions off if you are posting it. But if you're using it for personal use, you can keep these on. And you're able to choose your font, your style, the text color, and the text outline. I will make this. I'm just going to switch these around here and save those changes. And I will do, let's see, pop-ins, bold. And we're going to do word by word. And I'm going to click save. And then this comes the fun parts. For each photo here, I can click through and I can actually pick for each one what camera movement I want. So we can either zoom into this photo, we can zoom out, we can pan left, pan right, pan up, and pan down. And what's cool is I can look at this photo and kind of see where the main attraction is. And so this one is more to the left, so I'm going to pan left. And then this next photo, if I don't like it, I can refetch it and find a new photo that is a real life photo from the internet. Or I can use an AI image for 40 credits. This is a real place, so I do not want to use AI. I can if I needed to, but I'm going to do refetch. And we can either use this description that is already there, or I can add a prompt in for a more specific picture. I'm going to click refetch, and it's going to search for new images from the web of what we need. So, wow, that one is so beautiful. I'm going to pick this one. And this photo is beautiful how it is. So I'm actually going to leave it as none for now. And then we have our next one, a little too blue. So I'm going to refetch that image as well. And what's great is refetching is only 5 credits. So it's not going to cost me too much in order to do this. Oh my goodness, I need to go here. Look how pretty this is. Okay, I'm going to pan up for this one. And I'm going to go through the rest of these a little quick, just so we don't take too much time here. But I could spend, 5 minutes doing this. I could spend 15 minutes doing this. It's really up to you and what you want to put into your video. I'm going to zoom out for this one. I'm going to go here and refetch this image. And just look how quickly it does that for me. Ooh, this one. All right, and then we have our next photo. Leave that one how it is. Oh, the cute moose. Oh my goodness. We're gonna pan left. We're gonna pan up. And we're gonna pan down. And I can do this because I've made so many videos. I kind of know what I want and what it needs to look like, but you can absolutely come in here and just take your time. We will eventually have a preview of what each one of these will look like. That is coming very soon. And so you don't have to guess, but they're pretty self-explanatory on what angle it's going up on the images. So I'm going to save that. Let's see, one more, zoom in. All right, save changes. And with all of that, I am done. I'm going to create my video. And now it is going to generate, and we will come back as soon as it is over so we can watch what we have created. And we're going to watch our video.
Step into Banff National Park, where every season paints a new masterpiece of mountains, lakes, and wildlife. Begin your journey soaring above the Canadian Rockies, where endless mountain ranges and sweeping valleys reveal the wild heart of Banff. Glide over vibrant turquoise waters like Lake Louise, their colors shifting with light and season. The lakes mirror the grandeur of the peaks, drawing visitors from around the world. Banff's forests and meadows are alive with wildlife. Watch elk roam, grizzly bears forage, and soaring eagles, all thriving in this protected wilderness. As the seasons turn, Banff transforms. Snowy peaks create a winter wonderland, while autumn brings a blaze of color to valleys and larch forests. From tranquil sunrises over the Bow River to peaceful moments kayaking through crystal waters, Banff is a haven for every nature enthusiast.
Wow.
Incredible. We do have some questions that I did want to answer. One of them is, how can I create images like those sweet little bugs? So I can share my screen really quick, and I can actually show you one of the videos that I did use. Most of these images are actually made with AI, if not all of them. So I can come over here and I'll just demonstrate this really quickly. If I wanted to create an AI image for 40 credits, I can click here and I can put in a prompt. I want a...
And Morgan, just so everybody knows, the different packages come with so many, I believe it's 1 or 2 AI generate images with, if you get the premium package, and then it
Yes.
goes up from there. So you do get some included AI images and refetches. You can look at the list and it'll tell you exactly how many AI and regenerations that you get. The bigger the package you get, the more of those you get at no additional cost.
Exactly. Yep. And then after you use the ones that you get with each package, then you would start paying credits for them. So I easily, just like that, I said I want a puppy blowing bubbles, and boom, it created a cute little golden retriever blowing bubbles. If I need a bug, I can do that again, and I can create another image of a cute little bug, and boom, there's a green, beautiful bug. And so that's what you can do with the AI image creation. And let's see other questions we have here. Can I create a video about family events? Can I upload my own pictures? Yes, that will be when we have our vault system. Hard to read the questions when I'm sharing. So if I wanted to upload my own personal images, I can come over here, I can turn this one off, and I can click on upload and upload my own images from my own computer. So I can come here and do it that way. You can either, I suggest turning the photos that it's picked for you off and then replacing them with the photos that you would like. And then you can either turn those ones off, turn these ones back on. So it's really up to you. I have videos that I have made all of, let's see, videos, discard, I don't want to save that. Videos where we have uploaded all of the images into the system. And also it has picked some images for us as well. But if I wanted to, this could be an entire photo album of anything that I want in my own library. And then let's see, our last question here is, can I easily upload my YouTube channel or other socials? Absolutely. By this Friday, we will have YouTube and TikTok. But as of right now, we do have X. Once you connect your account, you are able to then go to the video of your choice. I can also share that. I'm trying to give myself whiplash here with how much time I'm sharing. But once your accounts are connected, I don't have my X account connected here, but it will pop up here on the bottom of your library of all of your videos that you have made. And you can simply click on that and it'll take you right to the posting page where you can add your tags, your description, you can edit the title, and you can post it straight to your social media. And what is cool about that as well is, like Peter was saying, that you will have all of your analytics in one place. So I'd have my X analytics, and then I'd have my YouTube and my TikTok. So absolutely, you can do that. And I believe those are our questions for now, and we are all set. So thank you guys so much. And we will be back here tonight and tomorrow.